Here we are, Beermageddon, day 3, and I always get your band name wrong. Totengefluster?
Totengefluster, but you were pretty close.
Oh, I haven't been practicing, honest. No way, I've been trying to say it all day. Right. So it's lovely to see you guys again.
Yeah,
back here.
It's like coming home, really. It's where it all started.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic, and all the people from we met at 2013's concert just showed up again, and it's a big family here.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It was a pretty much a warm welcome. Really appreciate it.
And you headlined this year.
Yeah.
Last night, how was it?
Very good.
Pretty good.
Very good. Yeah. I think we have made a lot of friends here in 2014, and before, in thank of Jim Beerman, promoting the first album very well. And it's not only about the promotion, it's about the people get into your music.
Yes.
And they appreciated what we do, and we appreciated their interest in our music. So that was a thing that benefited from each other.
Yeah.
So it was we had no doubts to say no, not to come back.
Yeah, it's great to have you back, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you're staying all day, or do you have to dash off anywhere?
Not today. Not today.
So it's Partyville.
Yeah, today is the first day off. We did yesterday a show in Camden.
Yeah.
And the night before was Ipswich.
Yeah.
And both shows were very special. I think both cities are very different from each other.
Yeah.
And Camden is also different from London. So we had a very good possibility to ourselves up for today.
Yeah.
And sure, having 2 extra concerts, and Unlight from Germany joined us.
Yeah.
So they're very close friends, and it was just amazing to play now 3 shows together with them and just get on tour.
Yeah.
Sure, it's a mini tour, but it was fantastic the last week.
Yeah.
We know each other, and unlike our friends, so it was pretty cool and relaxed for us with Unlight, and everything was fine. We had no trouble. Everything went pretty well, so we had a great time there. Yeah, definitely.
So what are you doing next?
September is more or less off.
Yeah.
But
In October, shows,
but I think it's always good to recharge.
Yeah.
And we all have to do some other stuff now, and sure, checking out all the material that coming in now after that tour.
Yeah.
And so it's good to have some time to check through all that material, and
we filmed a lot with our cameras and stuff.
Right.
So it was our first headliner show, and we had to say we should definitely film it, and now check it out at home, and then we will upload some live.
and editing.
I've got to ask. That Pony Club, what is it, a beer?
Yeah,
I've never heard of that one before.
It's Scottish. We just got it from Badger on the campground, and we were just sitting over there on the campground, and that's a thing that Beermageddon is about. I think it's like a heavy metal holiday.
It is, yeah.
But it's family, like,
It is family,
it's children and all the couples and the fans, and it's all together, old people, young people, and that's what I like so much. It's not only one direction, it's everybody, everything, and that's fine. Yeah,
that's good.
And we really appreciated the fans, and the audience yesterday was fucking brilliant.
And you brought the weather with you.
Yeah, but for a black metal band, we should have bring thunder and storm blast and stuff. Well, no. We really enjoy our visit here and our staying here. It's always good to have good weather on the festival, of course. Yeah.
But everybody wears black. You must have been so hot on that stage last night.
Yeah, for myself, it was okay because when you headbang a lot with your hair, you can make yourself a ventilation yourself. and
behind my drum set on the right side, I had a ventilator, so it was pretty good while I played.
Right.
So actually, it's better to be in movement on stage than just staying there static.
Yeah, that's great. So are you, you've just recorded, haven't you?
Yeah. I have to say, the recording started when we left Beermageddon.
Right.
I wrote some, more or less, the album in a basic shape, and then I had all songs given to Mr. Frostbitten, and he just looked for the arrangements, like, okay, we have that part, and is that part fitting also there, and just having a second opinion. And then we just worked out the drums, and then everything came more and more into shape. And the thing is that Totengefluster is you have basic simple ideas, and then you just keep on building on top. But the thing is that you always have to make sure that the balance is still there. That is still a metal set that you can play on stage. Because if you add too much orchestra, it's overload. So we really wanted to avoid that. Sure, having the atmosphere, but not to pump. So I think, sure, it took a lot of time now from 2014 to 2017 to finally release it, but we had to figure out a lot of stuff, and we are a band that tries to figure out the stuff themselves. So I'm doing the artwork as well. I do the orchestra arrangements. We both did a lot of editing on the drums and recording the drums ourselves, recorded the vocals ourselves. And I finally found my own record label called Pale Essence Music. So now we have all the independence we need. We have the physical distribution, we have the digital distribution, so everything now is in our hands, and that all needed to be set up. So the album is now two weeks old now, but it was already finished I think 1 year ago, and we just had to make sure, okay, we took so much effort in that album, just adding another step, growing in your experience, and then you don't want to waste all that time, effort, money you have put into that project, and that's why it now came out. But I couldn't be more happy with the result.
And the great thing about it was that we had no pressure. We had enough time, and we said, okay, it takes time, how long it takes. And now the result is that everybody stands 100% behind the album, and everybody says, yeah, it's definitely that what I want to give to the people, and it's just perfect now for us, and that's what we have the main focus on.
So last night there was the beer pong, where one of the bands challenged the other bands to go and play a game called beer. Have you ever heard of beer pong?
Not yet. Maybe we missed it. I think we missed it.
It's like you have cups, and if you, I can't remember, if you get one in a cup,
you have to drink.
So it made me think that as a band, when you go out socialising as a band, who in the band flakes out first, gives up first? drinking. He's not very good at it.
I'm always the driver, so.
Okay, he's the driver.
You can nominate other people, it's alright.
No.
Who cannot throw properly? Oh my god.
He's not a very good drinker.
Jacob is a good drinker.
Jacob is a good drinker, yeah, our singer.
Yeah,
So
Namengrund.
he'd be the one that'd be...
I think
Yeah.
he's the first guy.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have a bad coordination somehow. Good, fine stuff, detailed stuff, but when it's about throwing things at some point, never be a sporty guy somehow. But metal is a sport.
Can be.
Definitely.
Yeah. So who, when they get drunk, does silly things?
Yeah, they happened like last year, not last year, last time at Beermageddon, where we took Mr. Frostbitten back to the hotel after the show.
Yeah.
And we actually had one guy on the left, one guy on the right, and Mr. Frostbitten in the middle. And then he was like, okay, I can go back to the hotel myself, when we could drag him out of the van. And there was an elevator in the back of the lobby,
Yeah.
but you have to do a half circle to reach.
Right,
And he was
okay.
like, well, while running, and then you just hear the on the back of the elevator wall, and we just had to press a button, move him up to the third floor, roll him out, and take him into bed, and everything was sorted out.
It's only
But it was so funny because the people on that hotel were listening to Judas Priest at that moment in the lobby, so they knew somehow that Beermageddon is happening, and that some strange-looking black leather people will turn up somehow. But it was just fun. It was just fun, and it was our first gig, so
Yeah.
you have to celebrate. So big respect for his drinking ability, and he on the next day he were back in shape.
Yeah, I was pretty good back in shape. Yeah.
No hangover?
No.
No, that's...
When I only drink whiskey, no headache, everything is fine.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. When I drink wine and beer and first energy drinks, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Not good. Not good.
Only one thing, and I love whiskey, and that's okay.
So who's the one who, when they get drunk, goes around hugging other people and telling them that they love them?
Namengrund, our singer, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that a lot, does he?
Yeah. Yeah, he will do.
That's awesome.
Like last night.
Yeah, we have proof.
We had to drive to our hotel,
Yeah.
and oh shit, where's our singer? Namengrund, who are you?
Yeah, he got lost on the campground.
but we found him after.
And he took his promise.
Yeah.
He promised us he will have his phone with him,
Yeah.
and he will put it on loud.
Yeah.
So we just called him, okay, we will leave, and he showed up. And
Yeah.
so that's a thing that is, sure, you can get out of control, because then things start to get really funny.
Yeah.
But when you're on tour, you have to show up
Yeah.
on the next day at the next location.
Yeah.
So everybody was very responsible for their work
You have a timetable, you have rules, and
Yeah.
you have to
schedule. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure they're
Yeah.
prepared.
Without that, it would be totally chaos. So yeah.
But that actually the schedule is a good thing for you to move on,
Yeah.
and just sort your stuff,
You can-
and the fans are waiting for you.
Yeah.
So I hate bands that you really wait from the announcement half a year ago, and then you finally go to that location, you show up, maybe took free from work, and the band is not showing up because they fuck somewhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
No, you have to take care of the fans because they are responsible for you to grow.
Yeah.
Sure, you can finance your albums somehow for some time, but you also want to move on. So if you don't care for the fans, there's nothing you do your work for.
Yeah.
And nothing gets back to you, so you always have to respect the people that show up on your show.
So, I've got a really strange question for you.
Oh, I love them.
Right, over in the corner.
Okay.
Someone's left their underpants.
Okay.
We don't know why they're there, but there is underpants.
The black one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you've left your underpants behind or forgotten them?
Hey.
One time, just one time, but I can't remember when or where it was. It was like I wake up and I go out of the hotel room.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey Kai, you forgot your pants. And it's like, what? No, no way. It's laid down, but I don't know. I was drunk, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like you probably was. Have you ever?
Nah, I'm more the mother of the band somehow.
Right.
I have to stay sober somehow and just look over the children.
So you have to check they're all dressed correct.
Yeah, and help them here and there, and sometimes they ask me stuff that I even don't have an answer for. But that's, I think, it happens everywhere where people think that one guy is responsible for some stuff, and I haven't figured out yet. So, but I'm okay with that, and I often give responsibility back. So that's how you grow.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for giving me so much of your time today.
Yeah, thank you.
Weather's still lovely and there's still bands to come. You go and party and enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of the festival. Enjoy.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.